Yes, sir. Geeks all over the globe, God. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode because we geeks. We encourage you to stay geek, man. Listen, it is a man that's ahead of the curve. It's your boy Real. Joining me is a man.
Petty. It's terrible.
Oh,
he ain't one of us.
Because we cheat.
Exactly. Because we hold out.
Listen, I want to apologize, man, to my fellow co-host here on the show, man. I got to watch a certain show before everybody else. They didn't know. I apologize. Listen, but want to introduce Cuz in the building, man. We got Big J. He promised he ain't gonna do no cussing, but you know how that go. And then, of course, we got BA in the building, man, with the bobblehead out here showing off, man. Listen, we definitely appreciate y'all, man, geeking out with your boys for another episode, man. If you are into the geek culture, into geek content, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Tuesday evening, Saturday morning, y'all, as we get our geek on. Also, too, everybody hit them likes for us today. That'll be much appreciated. And also, too, you guys have any questions or any comments, do us a favor. Put that in the comment section. We'll get to those at the end of the show. All right, fellas. Let's get to it, man. We got a lot to get into, man. Well, not too much, but, you know, pretty interesting topics here. So y'all know how we got to start the show off, man. We got to start the show off with the main topic. Fellas, check it out. Avengers Doomsday and Spider-Man Brand New Day trailers won't release during the Super Bowl. That's not good news. It don't seem like. Cuz, what you think, man? Are you upset? Were you expecting this to happen? What's on your mind, man?
Pretty surprised. I at least thought that would have got like a 30-second setup to where it's just something simple, and then it tells you that the full trailer is released on YouTube, which a lot of movies and shows have been doing as the cost of Super Bowl advertisement has increased. They just end up just dropping a quick 30-second trailer just to keep the cost of it down overall, and tell you to go to over to YouTube to actually finish, or they say it's on the internet or whatever. But it's typically what I would expect. So for them to come out that it's not there isn't in the trailer is actually pretty surprising, especially the fact that this is a massive like event, especially here in the U.S. We have a lot of eyeballs, but then also they had dropped, especially for Doomsday, they had dropped all those trailers. Spider-Man is getting ready to rev up because it releases mid-year as well. So it's pretty surprising at this point that we've entered into February, but to hit the second weekend is technically of February, and for them not to have a release. So overall, it is pretty surprising, just because of the time frame of it all. What you got, Big J?
Oh, somebody.
You said a lot.
It is surprising and a little disappointing that they would opt out of it. I don't know if it's because, and they're saying they're going to advertise other Disney stuff like the Mandalorian and Grogu and Hopper, which maybe Toy Story 5, because I guess those are dropping first. But I mean, nobody cares for those movies, so I mean, I think we need to see Spider-Man and Doom, or they could be thinking that they don't need the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? They may think, hey, you know what? Because they got 1 billion views on the other ones, they may think, you know what? We don't need the Super Bowl to pay $5-6 million for 30 seconds. We can just drop it on the internet and we're gonna get all the eyes anyway. You know what I mean?
Well, I think it's my turn, and I believe that they are lying because they are in Hollywood. And what I tell you about the Hollywood people, they be lying. So are they saying are they gonna come out with a full trailer? No, because we already talked about the cost and all that stuff. I said no, they're not gonna do that. But can I see them coming up with some type of extended teaser trailer? I can see that. I can see them doing something because no way do they just miss this opportunity during the Super Bowl where everybody's watching. Not everybody, but the majority of people that's into entertainment is going to be watching this some kind of way. Especially just some people just watch for the commercials itself. Some people just watch for the halftime show. Some people just, I mean, so it's a lot of people that just kind of watch leisurely. So this is the Super Bowl we're talking about. So I do believe there's going to have some type of, I won't even call it a teaser trailer. I ain't going to call it a full trailer either. I say they're going to come up with the extended teaser trailer. That's what they're going to give us. And then we're going to sit there and watch it. And then we're going to come talk about it the following Tuesday. So there you go. I don't believe it. You believe him?
I believe I believe on Avengers. Wouldn't make any sense for Spider-Man though. Like Cuz said, we're in February now. When it come out in July? No, July.
June.
So is it June? So that's what is it? March, April, May, June. That's 4 months away. It kind of reminded me when they did this with what was it? No Way Home. But the only reason why they end up releasing the trailer when they did is because it got leaked online or whatever. But in this case
July
right here,
31st.
man. Oh, July 31st. Okay, so 5 months away then. Yeah, like I don't understand about Spider-Man. Like Cuz said, man, this is when you get the eyeballs and stuff like that. Avengers doesn't need it because it's getting like a gajillion views, stuff like that on all the little teas that they released or whatever. So it's okay. Plus, it's damn near a year away, so they're fine with that. That more understandable than Spider-Man. Spider-Man comes out tomorrow, right? So we gotta get some type of ball rolling here for the marketing or whatever. That's not Disney's call. That's Sony's call because they are the distributor. So they I'm having a BJ. They are the ones who are in charge of it being released. Which, like I said, it kind of reminds me when they did this same thing with No Way Home. They did the same thing with No Way Home. Like I said, the only reason why they released it because it got leaked. That was it. So, would I have wanted to see, another trailer from Avengers that where we want to get a glimpse of Doom or whatever? Yeah, I would have. But I mean, it is what it is at this point, man. I really was expecting more Spider-Man than I was expecting both of them. But if you gave me a choice of which one it would be, I would have said it was Spider-Man. So.
And I agree with what BA was saying. Like, this is a social event. Like, it's not even just about watching the game. It is you watch the game, or you're there for the commercials, or you're there for halftime, or you're there just for the party. You don't care about any of it, but this is where everybody is. They're at a Super Bowl party. So it's just one of the spots to be. So that's what it's really surprising to not drop a trailer for one of your major movies that's coming out this year. Really
that's a fact.
Yeah. I'm gonna say piggyback what you just said, because the fact that it's that's why it's so important with the trailers and the commercials during the Super Bowl. That's why people talk about it so much, because it is, like you said, it's like a social event. Like my wife doesn't watch football, but guess what? If we get invited to somebody's house for a Super Bowl party, she in there, right?
Exactly.
So, like you said, and she loved watching Super Bowl commercials and the halftime show. You know what I'm saying? That's her favorite parts of Super Bowl or whatever. And so that's why I say, like, I agree with you on that one, bro. That's why I'm just surprised we're not getting at least a Spider-Man trailer. That's the one I'm surprised about. Doomsday, like BA said, I wanted them to show one, but I'm not tripping if they don't show one. That's more understandable because it's almost a year away or whatever. So
it's 10 months away, bro. That's not that. That's not that far.
They come up on you real quick.
Well, now y'all right, but the thing, how it is nowadays, man, with these movies, they're trying to shorten those windows for marketing now. It used to be to where, remember back in the day, you did do 10 months out and all that stuff, right? Every once in a while, you'll get a what's the movie coming out? Odyssey, where it's a year away or whatever, right? Or like we got with the first trailer for Doomsday. Yeah,
Oppenheimer did it for a year too.
Yeah. So, but a lot of times
we're not going to sit here and act like Marvel didn't just come up with like four or five already teasers already. You think they not going to take advantage of the situation that's coming up? I just don't believe it. That's all.
What was that, BJ?
I think Johnny said if he hears.
Oh, okay. What you just said, BA. This my thing is, like I said, if they was to say, yeah, we won't do it, I'm cool with it. But if they would kind of say like, no, we're gonna wait. I mean, I'm not. I mean, I'm not happy about it, but I understand. It makes sense.
Understood.
I know a lot
Understood.
a lot of the studios nowadays try to keep that window within 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I remember, like I was saying a minute ago, when me and Cuz were talking about Spider-Man No Way Home, I was like, hold on. So it's in like every show, Cuz like, yo, so when this trailer coming out? When this trailer coming out? And I think it came out, I think like, was it 4 months before the movie came out? And the only reason why they did that, because it got leaked or whatever. That's the only reason why they did that. So, you good, BJ?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I think that's the only reason why they finally released that, because it got leaked online or whatever. They couldn't flame the fires or whatever. So I don't know.
Well, let me say this then. Let me say, because I think it is going to come out, and like if you're going to watch the Super Bowl, especially the halftime show, if you're going to like a bar to watch the halftime show, and the only reason why you're there is to watch the halftime show and leave out, and people with tactical gears following you out, you need to run. I'm just going to throw that tidbit out there for everybody out there. I'm just going to leave it on. I'm dropping that, leaving it on right there.
So, yeah. Did you want to add something, BJ? I know you were trying to say something.
No, I've been fighting these. My computer for some reason lost the internet, so I don't know. I lost my train of thought trying to get back on connected.
Oh, are you cool with the fact that they gonna wait on the Avengers trailer?
Not necessarily. Like I tell you, I prefer. You talking about you don't think they're even gonna drop it at all during the Super Bowl, like as alternative programming?
So BA think they are. I'm gonna say no. But
I think there's a shot.
It doesn't make sense for Spider-Man though. I don't know why they're not dropping Spider-Man. That like I was saying, that's not Disney though. That's Sony's call for the Spider-Man trailer. Just to kind of be clear on that.
I think
so. Is a Spider-Man trailer already?
No, the leaked one. That was it.
I didn't watch it.
I did.
That one, I figured that we're gonna get that one a whole lot sooner than we were gonna get the other like major Avenger trailers. So I could have waited on that or whatever, but it might be that one. You said that will leak, Big J. It might be that one. If they don't release one.
Well, so here's the thing. What I heard is that with that trailer, that there was multiple versions, just like the other
Avengers.
The Avengers. So they said that they shot a bunch of different trailers, and the one that leaked was one of the test trailers that they sent out for reviewers to help make a decision, of what they would approve of, and give notes back to Sony. So,
right.
I don't think that's the final trailer. So, like I said, I don't know. I'm sure Sony's going to.
Not gonna say, did y'all hear about who that Kevin Feige is not really as hands-on with this one as he normally is, because he's so focused on Avengers. They got Amy Pascal is over it right now. Did you hear about that?
I said I heard that, but I also heard he gave notes, and so I mean they're working together. It's not just like he's not. I don't think we're gonna get a Morbius, or you know what I'm saying. Right. I think he's involved, but he's just not. He's on set of Doomsday every day, and I mean they're in the same city, so I mean they were both shooting in London for a while, so it would be nothing for him to just drive down the street and be like, "Hey, stop doing it," or whatever.
Don't put that in there. What you doing?
Get out of there.
Part. That's what I said.
Yeah, Get Jared Leto off the set right now. And then he was like, "Oh man,
hey, he's gonna be in Secret Wars." Listen, man.
Throw it all away.
Let's go. We're going to turn the page, man, and get to these quick hits, y'all.
I got a problem with that.
What?
What's that?
Doing this, I don't like to see my brother getting knocked out by the white guy, even though I know it's from Street Fighter. I just want to throw that out there. I just want to throw that out there.
B ain't gonna lie to you. I had a problem with that back in the 90s, bro. I was just a kid. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, listen, X-Men universe in Doomsday isn't the same as the Fox movies. So supposedly it's supposed to be like a variant of the Fox X-Men universe, supposedly. But what you think about this, Big J?
I mean, it kind of makes sense because the Fox universe was all screwed up anyway. We know that the timelines was off, the time jumps was off, and
Continuity, smartnuity. You know the phrase continuity, smartnuity, bro. They don't even care.
so this could be a cool reset to have all of the characters, but be variants of those characters in the timeline somewhere long ago that made sense before we kill them all.
Damn.
BA gonna be happy. They all dying. BA gonna be doing backflips in the movie theater when all of them get killed.
Bro, why you always got to throw that one little caveat in there when everybody die? Okay, we know that. We don't got to keep saying it, man. Golly.
I'm saying to keep BA awake. BA be sitting right there and say somebody gonna die every show.
Hey, them dying, we already know they're gonna die. Don't make it no better, man.
You're right. You're 100% correct.
They gonna die. Y'all remember that, right? Like, yes, we remember that, man. Golly. RP, man. Already.
Big J, you ain't got to keep saying it, Big J.
Come on, every day. Hey, I know y'all probably forgot, but they gonna die. I'm letting y'all know. Like,
in case you had hoped they was gonna survive.
RIP, man. RIP already. What you got, BA?
I agree 100% with Big J. The fact that their universe is messed up, and when you can be as close as the universe and still be like a variant of it. Like all the best things that made sense, yes, that happened in this universe. Well, what about this? It wasn't in this universe. Don't worry about that. Perfectly done. I'm glad they came on and said that because they're not. It's not their job to put together this failure of a franchise that has so much potential. It's not their job. Why would you do that?
Oh man.
I wouldn't do it. But also, if they have an X right here somewhere along their uniform, there's a good chance that they're gonna die, and I can't wait for it. So that's what that is altogether. But yeah, there's nothing else to really be said about it. Like it's the smartest thing to do. Don't even think about trying to fix no errors whatsoever. You create your own timeline. You can create everything you want to make your movie make sense. I'm perfectly okay with that.
What you got, cuz?
It makes sense. Look at the uniform. The uniform is different than what they had in the Fox universe. So that alone shows that it's different. Also have the opportunity to have the beginnings of the Cyclops that we wanted as well. So yeah, I'm 1,000% okay with them being able to use a different universe than the Fox universe. And also, like Big J was saying, I've been telling my wife, like, you're gonna have to get ready for this because over the next several movies, it's gonna be a lot of people dying. it's gonna be a lot of people snuffed out. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. What's about to happen? Because they have a lot. They're gonna be cleaning the house, and it's not even just like studio cleaning the house. Like this is a comic book level cleaning the house. So it's gonna be something catastrophic. I'm looking forward to it though. What you got, Real?
Man, listen, bro. I wonder if this is gonna be the X-Men from the X-Men 90s show.
That would be fun.
Like the live action version of them. I wonder if that's what that is. I don't know, because look, I remember how Beast looked at the end of the Marvels. Mm-hmm. He looked just like Beast from the show. We see Cyclops with the look like in the show. Mystique gonna have to look like in the show, all that stuff, man. So
Remy LeBeau,
he looked just like in the show. So
and he gonna die man. Just like in the show.
Hold on, is he dead?
Is he gonna be mumbling in French?
Is he not gonna be one of the four horsemen?
Mon cher.
The pocket?
He can always come back.
But no, listen, I'm cool with it. Like Big J and BA said, man, they in my opinion, and they messed up a lot of the continuity or whatever, man. So this would be a way for them to kind of like smooth that out one last time, man. So we'll know there's gonna be 3 Toads and 25 Archangels and who else we had? 55 Sabretooth and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Everything gonna be even field now, man. So I'm cool with it.
We get Benny Jones back as the Juggernaut. I mean, because we need that, you know.
We don't need two.
I'm the Juggernaut.
We don't need 2 Juggernauts, man. You got Ryan Reynolds as Juggernaut. We good, man. We good. All right, man. Let's see what we got next, y'all. Check this out. So Daredevil, the Punisher, and the Defenders, Big J and BA, reportedly will appear in Secret Wars. BA, go ahead and talk about how excited you are for the Defenders on Secret Wars, man.
Are you excited? Oh, I got a note from T'Challa. I would agree with T'Challa on this one. I am not excited because that means that a person that has a glowing fist that is of Caucasian descent is going to be in this movie, and I'm not happy. I believe I can speak for other people on the panel, especially the person with the gray hair. He 100% agree. It's all good, brother. It fits you. But no, it's just like, I guess, like I said, we kind of knew that this was going to happen. We kind of knew that they was going to go into this direction, especially when you've seen that Jessica Jones was going to pop up. Luke Cage was just like a phone call away. Danny Rad, and it's just like, okay, cool. You're gonna have all of them together, and let's really get this thing going. And the Punisher included. It'll be an interesting ground level crew. And it's just one more team. I think the whole thing is going to be nothing but team ups in this whole thing. Like, it's just nothing but teams and Avengers. If you have an Avengers movie, it is a team up movie with multiple squads, and that's just what Avengers is going to be moving forward. We are totally gone away from a 6-man crew. It is totally far from that. So you're going to see multiple crews in Doomsday, and you're going to see very similar amount of crews in different versions of them, but the new crews in Secret Wars. But I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Like I said, I did want to see maybe a different kind of Luke Cage. I was wanting a more younger Luke Cage because I want him to be like a little bit more action oriented. But Michael Carter still can hold it down. Yeah, he can hold it down for the next 5 to 10. So I'm okay with that. Yeah, they got my support. Shout out, especially the Punisher. So I'm good to go.
What you got, cuz?
I'm excited for it. It is building towards what I have been. So if they're going to be in Secret Wars, that gives a good opportunity that everybody would show up in Daredevil beforehand, just to be able to just give a refresher. So even if they're not all in the same season, so that would be season 3. Right before Secret Wars. I think that means that every defender that will be in Secret Wars will at some point have been through Daredevil. Just essentially give everybody that refresher of them, or just to get eyeballs. So, and that's more of the folks like us, the ones who absorb all this production that's being created. Not necessarily the casual fan would have to do it, but they do it for us just because it's something that we enjoy. So it's not surprising to do it. It's pretty exciting, even with the if they have the glowing hand. I think this would also be a good time for them, like we've hoped and mentioned before, to have Claudette. But what's the Asian lady? Is it Claudette?
Colleen.
I wouldn't be upset if they start moving towards her if they have to. Like
we're gonna do a race swap and a gender swap.
Is it there was a woman wasn't Iron Fist at one point an Asian lady?
Yes.
Why do y'all want the internet to burn down so bad?
I did.
Hey, well, I'm on your side, brother. I was just making sure I'm on your side.
I wouldn't be against it.
Come back over here.
I wouldn't be against it. No, I'm still open to Danny Rand, but if it's so hard, like he needs to be changed out, I vote for Colleen. Go ahead, give it to Colleen because we saw that she can actually act and fight very well. So I mean, it's not that much of a change. It'd be like the previous Iron Fist will not appear in Secret Wars.
Bruh, listen. You are going, BJ? Oh, go ahead.
So as BA said, I think this is going to be a chance for them to have the Defenders with a Z, like the Avengers with a Z. I think we're gonna have like most of the same members, but we're gonna have some new members. You know what I mean? And it could be a variant.
Keep it fresh.
Yeah, it could be a variant. It may be Danny Rand, but just a different dude playing Danny Rand. Somebody that like maybe knows how to fight and can act. You know what I'm saying? If they find that combination, you know what I'm saying? It might be a good substitute. You know what I'm saying? That dude was busy. You know, Will, could you go ahead and handle that business? Go ahead and kidnap Finn Jones. Let him disappear for the next few months, so he's unavailable. Go have him talk to Doorman or something. Maybe you can go get Doorman drunk.
I have come up with Doorman.
Doorman. Let him hang out with Josh Gad.
They got security around here right now, BJ, because he's important to the movie, man. They walking him to the set and everything, man. You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna be in Secret Wars too. They're gonna bust Doorman out. Oh man, I'm in Secret Wars. What you talking about? You know?
Literally everybody in Secret Wars, bro. No, like you said, bro. I think I kind of already predicted they were gonna do something like this. Like literally everybody named Mama gonna be in Secret Wars. It's only fitting. This kind of merges the TV side with the movie side and all that type of stuff. The fact that we've been wanting to see, Daredevil kind of mingle with the MCU proper, with the rest of them too. We're gonna see that with the Punisher here later on this year, but with everybody else, we're gonna finally kind of see them, mingle with the other characters and stuff like that. We know they're more street level, but hey, they're not weekly type of street level guys. So you know what I'm saying. So we'll see. Hey, you might even get Elektra back. What y'all think? Do you think he's coming back?
That would be nice.
We're gonna see what the hand do.
So here's the problem, though. I did think something what you were saying, Real.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it'd be cool to see them on screen if they're going up against the likes of the powers that we talking about. Where if we're hearing that even the Sentry might get sidelined, taken out at some point by Doom, and Thanos might get his spine snatched out by Doom. Let's bring Finn Jones back. What is he going to do against the likes of Doom and his crew?
Got the Iron Fist. He's immortal Iron Fist, BJ. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, man. It's like I call him Immortal Iron Fist. You know what I'm saying?
I think Shang-Chi could beat him. So what you talking about?
He probably can. Shang-Chi might be the greatest hand combatant of all in all of Marvel or whatever.
So what? Why do we need Danny Rand if we got Shang-Chi's already going to be in there and he got the rings?
The Shang-Chi's fist glow. Does it?
He got that glow. He got that glow. He got the ring.
I ain't gonna see the dark glowing fist, man.
He got the glow. He's like Leroy.
He the last dragon.
He's Bruce Leroy. He's Bruce Leroy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Who's the master?
Junior, huh?
Okay. Yeah.
You said who's the master?
Oh my God. we have gone off the rails, guys.
Come on now. You upset my internet came back. You're like, oh no.
I mean, but if you had an option between my brother, what's his name, Tamika, whatever like that, the Last Dragon, or Danny Rand, which one y'all choosing, yo? Come on, dog.
Tarmac. We need Tarmac.
Which one you choosing, yo?
Listen, man. We don't need the whole body glowing. We just need the fist glowing. You know what I'm saying? We need the fist.
I'll even take the RZA. Wasn't the RZA the Iron Fist in that movie?
Oh, I hated that movie, bro. That movie.
So I'll take him before I take old boy back. So
you know what? The best part of that movie was Dave Bautista's character, bro. Where his body turned into iron. That's probably the best part of that movie. Other than that movie was trash. I went to the movie theater and saw that it was trash, bro. I was like, oh my God, wasting my money.
Doesn't Eitri have Iron Fist right now? Eitri the elf.
Technically,
I think legitimately, he does have Iron Fist.
So let's make him do Iron Fist, and there you go, boom, settle. Mm-hmm. And he's 12 feet. He's the tallest elf we ever saw.
Next slide, please, bro. Next slide.
Next slide. Check this out, man. Y'all, boy, Mr. Sinister will reportedly be the main villain of the mutant saga. He's likely to debut in the first X-Men film alongside Mojo. It's gonna be a little weird. That's two different types of styles for villains, but okay. Okay.
Is Jubilee gonna be in this one?
She gotta be.
Yeah.
Hold on. We just had this talk Saturday. How old are the X-Men? Now, if the X-Men are in their mid to late 20s, then it means Jubilee gonna be 5. Do you want a 5-year-old Jubilee running around hitting you with sparks? Is that what you want? We're not doing
You
like
said
the X-Men
Mojo.
90s, man.
You said
But
Mojo with me.
I know you're going with that. I know, but I mean, I don't know. I don't think Jubilee gonna be in there. I think they're gonna wait on Jubilee if they do a Jubilee character or whatever. But I think they're gonna start. You said Taylor Swift. That was supposed to be Dazzler in the what's called movie trash. But no, let's think about this though, cause
I like that the Sinister is going to be the big bad that's manipulating everything behind the scenes. I think that's going to make it really fun. Also, being able to, especially after watching X-Men '97, it just gives you the different type of situations that can actually end up happening. I think that's also what's going to help them guide what they want to do with the live action MCU because the animated got such a large love for it. The way that it was from the animation, the show, just the overall of it. So I think they was like, you know what, we're not going to copy it, but we can pull some of the villains from X-Men '97 and bring it to pull it to live action since such a large swatch, people have swath people have actually seen the X-Men, seen X-Men '97, so this won't be brand new to everybody, you know. So I think this is a smart play on their end, being able to go this route. And having Mojo there as well is going to little tech side is interesting as well. That feels we know he's a super villain, but I feel like they're still kind of niches, just because he's not like your Mr. Sinister. That's like a big bad that I feel like it's very well known for even like the smallest of X-Men followers. And Mojo is outside of your X-Men '97 or the animated, not really know as much. So that's where I feel like it's a little bit tighter circle for that one. But I think either way, it's a great great building blocks for the next saga that I hope goes for a pretty long time. What you got,
yeah.
So we're gonna get Essex Corp versus Roxxon is what I'm hearing here, and these big corporate battles.
Yeah, I wonder how they're gonna line that up, but yeah.
But so here's the question though. So now I might be wrong, but isn't Mr. Sinister heavily involved in Remy LeBeau's backstory with the thieves and the assassins and all that? So I would like, once again, I'd like to see us do a deeper dive into some of these characters, but some of that might have to be TV shows. It can't all be movies if they would do like, so like, well, they remember how they wanted to do the X-Men Origins and they were supposed to do an origin for each one of the members? They should do a Disney Plus show for each one and let that be the backstory and the movies be the movies. And I think that'd be cool if they could, because they could do a deeper dive and all that and still have your villains be the villains. You know what I mean?
Hold on. Don't be telling Brad Winterbottom what to do, BJ. Don't do that, bro.
I'm just waiting on. You know he needs to send me my check, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Brad needs to send me my check because I'm giving them content. You know what I'm saying? They need to have at least, they said they were going to do 2 live action shows. So they need to expand it. They need to stop that foolishness. They need to expand it to about 4 live action shows. If they're going to do 2 mutant shows and then 2 other non-mutant shows and then whatever cartoons they're going to do a year.
I thought they said they're doing 1 live action, 1 animated.
No, they said 2. No, they said 2 and 2. It was 2 and 2 and 2, I think. But if they do, but like I said, that's real limiting. If you're gonna add the Midnight Sun stuff and you're gonna add the mutants and then you're gonna add, go back into the cosmic stuff because I keep talking about. Didn't they say somebody being cast as Nova?
Yeah, they've been talking about that.
No, I saw something about that the other day though, about somebody being picked to be.
What's the group called with the Silver Surfer, Guardian? I think it's Adam Warlock.
I know you're talking about. I forgot the name though, but it's like it's one of those.
They're like a
Bad-
heavy hitting team.
Yeah.
Not champions.
No, the champion. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but because it's Gladiator and all them in there.
Yeah, Gladiator and all them in there. Yeah. I can't think of the name of it, but
see, Hercules could be in there too.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be interesting.
Because they're talking about bring Hercules.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, yeah.
My bad.
No, you fine.
What you got?
Real quick, every time when I see Mr. Sinister, I'm thinking I might be too late for this or not, but can we cast Val Kilmer for Mr. Sinister?
He did.
Yeah.
You said Val Kilmer.
Never mind.
Yeah, it's too late.
Hold on.
We're about a year too late.
Wait, hold on. What?
He's looking at your face. He's looking at your face. He's looking at your face. How?
He's talking about. It looked like him. It did. I see Star Wars do it, right? You can like regen. Okay, so if you're gonna have Mojo a part of this, I agree with Big J's original standpoint. Like, I need Jubilee. I need somebody to actually play video games to play in this game. Like, it doesn't. They're gonna be like so much of a fish out of water. Like, they're not gonna be able to understand what's going on. Like, they don't play like they're old. They're like 25. I know 25-year-olds can play games of 30. But it was made for Jubilee to dominate. That's all I'm saying. And I would like to see her some kind of way. I don't know how they're gonna do that. If not, then just don't have them a part of it. Just don't have them. There's plenty of other characters. There's plenty of other villains that you can team up with to kind of make a good dichotomy between the two villains or so. So I just don't like it, not personally. So I don't mind Sinister. He's definitely a cornerstone that can last 2 to 3 movies. That's cool with me. But yeah, I'm just not a fan of the Mojo part of this. So hopefully that they're likely to not go that route and change it and switch it up. But like I said, there's multiple people that you can choose from in order to keep this thing going. So I'm gonna go with that version and that route versus what I see in front of me.
Listen, man, I need y'all to stop with the hate. All right, stop with the hate. Listen, you don't need Jubilee for Mojo. She's not the only character that Mojo is attached to. You attached to a bunch of them. He even attached to Jean and Scott at one point in the comics. Listen, Mojo is fascinated not with just Jubilee. He's fascinated with the X-Men in general because of what they can do compared to other humans or whatever. That's why he's so fascinated with them. Like, he could take the group and bring them over there to Mojo World or whatever. The only thing about that is,
they can add
the reason why, yeah, it really could. The reason why I was saying like it's kind of different with these two. Sinister is more dark and more serious. Mojo is more jokey and more comical. So it's like you're gonna have 2 different tones with these villains, unless they gonna change some stuff up like they didn't change a lot of other stuff up. If they're gonna change it up, then okay, I can probably see it. Then I have to wait and see what their vision is. But just on the surface, knowing what I know about these 2 characters, that's like 2 totally different type of sensibilities, man, when it comes to these villains. And so that's why with these 2, I'm starting to kind of wonder how are you going to approach the whole entire X-Men, lore for the MCU? Are you going to approach it like they did in Fox, where they're just outcast humans, and you're going to make it real serious and real grounded within the whole political scope? Or are you going to make them like heroes standing amongst the people in this world or whatever? Like, how are you going to do it? Because the other people who are attached to this are heroes in people's eyes. Can the X-Men not only fight the racism, but also be looked at as heroes, kind of like how they did in the last X-Men movie that came out? Was it Dark Phoenix or whatever, or Phoenix, whatever that movie was? They were kind of looked at as like heroes, but they also were trying to combat the racism towards mutants and stuff. If they go that route, I can see that. But if you're gonna try to go the classic, Fox route, then I can't see Mojo fitting in that tone or whatever. So it's really gonna depend on what kind of tone they decide to go in. Because I feel like Senator can fit it whatever tone you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I think he would have fit in that tone how they did in the last X-Men movie and in the tone in the previous X-Men movies. He fits perfect. I think everybody in mom been asking for a Sinister something for the last 100 years, bro. So we finally getting that. But Mojo, that's the one I'm kind of questioning. Like, it's going to depend on the tone. We're gonna depend on the tone. That's two totally different types of tones or whatever.
Question for you.
Mm.
Is it too late to go back? I mean, is it too soon to go back to Apocalypse? Because I think Apocalypse would be a much better pairing to like Sinister has his way of trying to evolve mutants, and the Apocalypse has his way. And I think both of them would be cool, but Mojo is kind of silly, and I think that would be real weird. I mean, you can do it, but I think it'd be weird, and I don't think it's gonna be no big overarching.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I think it'll be too soon combo the movie time frame, but you have Apocalypse. He's essentially going to be a massive character in your X-Men 97. So that's why I said that they're going to have to be careful of not exactly following X-Men 97. And they want to pick a couple characters, of course, because it's a whole list of them. But you don't necessarily want to, okay, this is X-Men 97 animated, and then you put X-Men 97 live action right on the screen right after that. So that's why I say you can wait on Apocalypse and just do it a little bit down the line whenever X-Men 97 changes from Apocalypse, and then get ready to have them. That's how I feel. Be able to wait on it.
We could say
do the Hell Apocalypse. Okay.
Facts. I think they can. You know, when I think of Mojo, right, we just think about the gaming part of it, right? But he's also big in reality TV, right?
Yeah.
So
which what I was saying earlier.
So what you can do is have some of the X-Men, like this could be the beginning part of the movie. You can have some of the
X-Mansion.
No, not necessarily that, but have them be unfiltered and say certain things. And then he'll manipulate it enough where as though it sounds like they're saying that they're superior than everybody else because of who they are. You know what I'm saying? Just a simple edit of a word or taking it out of a word of a sentence or something like that can make a whole sentence flip or whatever the case. So he can leak that to the people. And then now the people are against him. So now you have the villainry kind of change midway through the movie, which will then be perfect for Mr. Sinister to take advantage of certain situations.
So here's the problem. Here's the problem with that, though. Nobody would believe a fat orange villain that's obsessed with reality TV could come in and destroy the X-Men. So I think that's just unrealistic. You know what I'm saying? We haven't seen that in real life. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
No, I on that one. Like I said,
I need some ice in my cup.
Let it melt.
No, I will say, kind of what you were saying, because you can have Apocalypse, but let Apocalypse kind of like how Thanos was, let him be the overarching bad guy. Because he actually can control Sinister, like Sinister be up underneath him or whatever, as far as that second in command or whatever they're trying to do or whatever. We've seen it before in the comics and stuff, and in the movies and the anime stuff. But yeah, like you don't have to necessarily Apocalypse in the first movie. Like no, you working your way to that. Like you gonna eventually see him start to get his 4 horsemen, all that type of stuff. Like you can work your way into that.
One person can die each movie. You can have 3 X-Men movie. You can have 3 X-Men, and then every movie somebody die, and then the 4th one will be the Avengers version of X-Men, and then here come your big bad Apocalypse, and here come the 4th member. Man, y'all write this stuff on paper.
Right. When does Morph die, though? That's what I want to know. When does Morph get killed?
Is Morph gonna be in there? I'm just asking, bro. Y'all throwing these names out, but we need to ask Kevin Feige, sir. Is Morph and Jean Grey gonna be in there? Depending on how they talking about making the X-Men class.
Yeah.
You know, BA said he wants them to be at least 15. What BA said.
We'll get a leak here in about a month and a half.
Hey, I hope you're right. Well, leak for what? The plot.
As far as which I want. I told you Kevin watches the show, so about a month and a half.
Well, wait. When do they start production on Secret Wars? I'm saying, when do they start shooting?
In
April.
Yeah, April.
Because aren't they going to reveal the new X-Men in Secret Wars? This will be revealing the new cast.
we hearing so much. Like we're starting to hear Secret Wars rumors. We didn't skip Doomsday now. People didn't stop theorizing. Now we talk about Secret Wars now. I don't even know what they're gonna do. So that's what we heard. That's what we heard. Eventually they're gonna like show the new X-Men class and they're gonna usher them right into the new phase or whatever. Because suppose like y'all said, the original cast gonna die. And then we're gonna usher right into the new cast. It's kind of like in the comics. Remember when they brought back the I forgot what storyline it was. They brought their younger versions back from like another time or whatever. They were kind of like intermingling with the older cast in the comic. I can't remember what storyline that was. And I think eventually it like end up rebooting the X-Men story or whatever with that group. But yeah, it might be something like that where they kind of intermingling with each other and all that stuff, but they end up dying. Well, that's if the way it sounded like they might, that scene that we saw with Cyclops and them, man, they might bite the bullet. I don't know. We'll see though. We'll see. Speaking of other mutants, check this out. So Avengers Doomsday will reportedly reveal the fate of you back on BJ?
He shook his head yes, and then proceeded to be doggone.
There you go.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Oh, Avengers Doomsday will reportedly reveal the fate of Scarlet Witch. We've been hearing some rumors about her. WandaVision is an what's it called? Obligatory watch before in Doomsday and Secret Wars.
You're obligated to watch it.
Yeah.
What about Vision Quest?
Hello.
No, because didn't they say she might show up in Vision Quest? I thought that was the thing. In Vision Quest, they were gonna get Speed, and then we're supposed to get Tommy. We already got Tommy. We're supposed to get Speed. And I thought Wanda might pop back up in Vision Quest at the end because they already cast Tommy for Vision Quest.
They did. I don't know about this one.
That's coming out before Doomsday. That comes out this year, right? Before Doomsday drops.
Yeah. I think, right? Or they come out afterwards.
Like September, I thought.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because Doomsday come out in December, so yeah, this is before. But no, what you think about this BA?
I'm okay with that. If it's not in Vision Quest, I don't need it to be about her. I believe they can go different directions with that and still kind of get nail what they're trying to do. We gotta see how Agatha plays along with that. I think she'll probably be a little bit heavy in Vision Quest more so than Wanda. And if they're gonna say that they're gonna wait till Doomsday, then what she said, as in the actress Elizabeth Olsen, is a lie. She said she was not going to be a part of Doomsday. And I keep telling you, do not believe these Hollywood folk because clearly she's going to be a part of Doomsday. And that's fine. She's a big part. She's a heavy hitter, so she should be a part of it. And WandaVision, I guess it might just go back to maybe origins of how she can manipulate things more so than what you would get out of Vision Quest. This is kind of the extent of her powers, and just like I guess a version of her power set, more so than the movies and everything like that. She can legitimately take a section of wherever she wants to take a section of a town and completely warp their mind. So that's going to play into the movie some kind of way. In between Doomsday and Secret Wars, people going to be living a life that they don't know that they're a part of it 100%. And that's fine. That's cool. It all fits. It all goes with Doom some kind of way. Manipulation at its highest degree, and that's what we want. So I'm a fan of Wanda. I'm a fan of Elizabeth Olsen, and I have zero issues with her being part of any of this. So I'm cool with it.
What you got, Cuz?
I'm liking it. Just sucks that we had to wait so long to be able to find out what happens to her. It should be a combination. They should have had, like BJ was saying, the combination of having WandaVision, but then also Vision Quest should be part of that obligatory viewing as well. So it is kind of upsetting that they didn't add that included with it coming out this year before Doomsday. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited that she'll be back, and yeah, it would more likely reveal, like BA always say, they Hollywood say lying to us because they get paid for it too. So we'll see.
What you got, BJ?
So I did some research and I found something that is interesting that goes into my theory and my conspiracy over here. So Vision Quest began filming in March 2025 and wrapped in July 2025. It was filmed in London. What else was being shot in London at the same time? Could they have been perhaps
Moon Knight.
overlap? Moon Knight. It was not. Blade Knight. Nah, but
Moon Knight.
I think so. I'm saying that there could be if they want to sneak Wanda in, they could have got to do both projects at the same time in the same spot.
Damn, but they do everything in London, man. That's crazy.
Because it's cheaper.
Yeah, much cheaper.
They get a bunch of credits and stuff to go to London.
So I think this kind of goes along with the fact that y'all remember I think we talked about it. Remember they had that rumor that they were gonna have different versions of Wanda in this movie, and supposedly they're gonna have this version of Wanda from the 1005 universe. Supposedly she's gonna be, Magneto's daughter and all that type of stuff. So I think they're gonna probably do something like that. Now the question is, if she's around, are we gonna get Quicksilver back in that universe as well?
Which one?
That's a good question. I mean, I can see Evan Peters coming back. He was part of the X-Men universe, so that'd be interesting.
I can see a gravesite.
Or that. You might be right on that one. Either way, I think she's gonna be part of that X-Men universe that we're gonna see in this movie. So, they're gonna play up on more of her mutant side. You know what I'm saying? I know they couldn't do that in the Avengers movies because they didn't own the rights yet to Fox yet. So, but yeah, I mean, like I said, man, either way, man, we do hearing a lot of these rumors, and now we're having to sit here and try to pick which one is actually could be true. I think this actually could be true as far as maybe what happened was, remember, she can transfer her consciousness to other versions of herself in the multiverse. Maybe what she did in this movie, she transferred her consciousness. We saw that red puff, when that the Sanctorium had collapsed or whatever. She ended up transferring her consciousness over to that version's Scarlet Witch. We don't know. What you about to say, Big J?
No. I was reacting to some of the foolishness.
Oh. Let's see who we got next, y'all. Last but not least, fellas, check this out. So Chris Evans will reportedly return to the MCU after Avengers Doomsday. What you think about this, Big J?
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
It seems, when we have faith that they're going to go out in a bold new direction, they seem to be just hanging on to the past. Chris Evans is about to be 50 years old, and y'all have him out there trying to run around, staying in shape, let these old people get old, man. Let these old people eat and get fat and stuff. They ain't got to all be ripped to shreds all the rest of their life, and because, y'all can't move on. There needs to be, they said they were going to cast a new Steve and a new Tony and all that. Go on and do that now. This is supposed to be a reboot. This is supposed to be a reboot of the universe. So that's what you go and do. Don't sit there and be like, well, we can just keep Steve around for a little while longer. Let's keep it. Man, reboot the whole thing. Bring in a new Steve. You won't have a new Steve. Bring in a new Wolverine, all younger, so they can beat us for the next 20 years. You don't want to see no 70-year-old Steve Rogers turning the real old man Captain America, looking like Joe Biden out there trying to throw that shield. Come on now. What you got, BA?
I heard Joe Biden was a great discus player, thrower back in his day. I just want to throw that out there.
Back in the heyday.
No. This is what I've been trying to tell you, man. They not look, man. Chris Evans is just one of those ones. Like he's Steve Rogers. You can try to make a new Steve Rogers, but I'll say this: they did say that he's going to return to the MCU. they could have said he's going to return to the Avengers or something like that. They just said the MCU, so they might play on the fact that he might be playing a bad guy for a little bit. And the new Steve Rogers is going against the old Steve Rogers or something. Like they can play with it. It's not out the universe. It's not out the realm of things yet. And then he might not be our version of Steve Rogers for the next 10 years. He can play he can just do different stuff. I don't necessarily buy him being what we see as Steve Rogers today for the next 10 years. I don't see that. But he can still. I guess he said I can still get some checks. Why not? Why not get a couple checks out today? So that could be the next 5 years. He could play this for the next 5 years. That could be like 2 more checks coming through after these Avengers stuff. So I'm okay with it. I'm not poo-pooing it. It ain't the best thing. It ain't the worst thing either. I like Steve Rogers. I like Chris Evans.
What you got, Cuz?
Yeah, it's to me it's just surprising, especially the trailers and stuff. But it'll be after Doomsday. It's like, so what drop is that? Like what's the little teaser trailer and stuff? Is that like after the movie? It's like your extra scene at the end or something, which is like the crazy part. But yeah, it's excited that he'll be back. Just hope that it's for a little bit of time because it's going to take a lot of work to bring in the new Steve Rogers to be able to have him as Captain America at some point as well. Because we've had Chris Evans for the longest. He's been Captain America for the longest. He's been Steve Rogers for the longest. So it'll take a little bit of time just for people to get used to the idea of him no longer being Steve Rogers at some point. So it's just more surprising than anything else. But yeah, it's about that time in a way. Before, like we said before, for the change to happen. But shortening the window between post Doomsday, Secret Wars should be available, and the change after that, it's fine because it's a full cleanup anyway. It's part of it. What you got, Red?
So they said that he'll be back after Doomsday, which means he'll be back after sequel. He'll be in Secret Wars. I don't think this necessarily mean that they're gonna bring him back for good, which I hope that's not the case because, like y'all said, we heard them talk about rebooting it, and out of Kevin Feige's own mouth, he said they're gonna reboot, Steve Rogers and Tony Stark. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get those characters back here in the future sometime soon. So, for him be in the MCU after Doomsday, I get that makes sense. He would be in Secret Wars. He's an important part of the story. You know what I'm saying? We already know that. He's one of the main reasons why Doom is mad. Doom coming back to try to, get everybody or whatever. So, yeah, it's fine. Like I said, him being back it's understandable. But if they talk about him being back for good, like we can kind of hear him with Robert Downey Jr., then that's why I got a little trepidation, bro. Like I'm like, we need to reboot that. It's time to move on. Like BJ said, a lot of these guys are getting older. Let's reboot it. Let's get younger and continue the stories on. You know what I'm saying? You want these kind of characters like them, like just like in the comics. You want these characters to constantly be in their prime. So the only way you're going to do that is if you recast them and get a younger actor. So that's what I'm hoping that's the case. But like I said, after Doomsday, yeah, he's in Secret Wars, so that makes sense. All right, fellas, let's go ahead and get to the question, the comments, man. We can call it a night, y'all. All right, man. See what we got up here, fellas. Soccer says hi. What's up, Soccer? What's up? Then we got Salam. It says, what's up? It said, yeah, they're lying. They're gonna drop all 4 and then a full trailer. Man. Well, y'all been calling these folks out for the longest, man, with these lies. And it's funny too, because we were talking about who we talking about earlier, talking about they was lying. Somebody was lying. Because I was gonna say, like, who was that? I forgot we was talking about somebody earlier.
BA said it. Somebody was...
Yeah, BA said someone was lying. And I was like, he said that I start
Elizabeth Olsen?
Yeah, that's it. Remember, I think you were talking about how she said she's not gonna be in the movie and all that stuff. And then when you said that, I started thinking of Captain America. How long did we hear Chris Evans constantly say, "Nah, they'd be nice and everything, but nah, I think I'm done." Blah blah blah. And then we see a trailer. It's like, bro, you've been lying this whole time. or Andrew Garfield. I don't know anything about that. I don't know what y'all talking about. He in the movie. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
bro, we done seen these folks do this so many times, bro. Like y'all be lying, and all of a sudden, bam, we hit with a trailer or something. Y'all in the trailer or whatever. But yeah, I think she lying too, bro. I think she gonna be back in the movie, man. I think she's gonna be back in the movie because she also too one time was like spitting out all these like ideas of like what they can do with the character and stuff like that. So I think she's gonna be back, man. Let's see, we got Nick. He said they cut over 30 versions of Doomsday trailer. No way they ain't dropping something for the Super Bowl. That's a good point too.
Well, they also have 3 more that have been approved already for the that Korean site, the Korean
you did say
governmental
that.
site. So yeah, there's other ones that will be dropped. We just don't know when.
So you think they are going to drop the Doomsday trailer, but not the Spider-Man trailer?
I'm thinking they're gonna drop some version of both.
Because like
it's too close to Spider-Man to not drop a trailer, man. It's coming out in what 4 months?
4 months, yeah.
You gotta drop
4 or 5 months. But I was gonna say now, remember that's not Disney's call on the Spider-Man trailer. That's Sony.
Disney need to have some kind of say so because Sony will drop the trailer that's got all kind of weird Easter eggs that ain't got nothing to do with the movie and plot leaks and they show the end of the movie in the trailer and stuff. So Kevin needs to pay attention because Sony will do stupid stuff.
Say, bro, don't be doing that to Amy Pascal, man. Don't do that, man.
Well, we all know didn't they mess up the years in what was it Far From Home?
They sure did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy, bro.
No, it was Homecoming, wasn't it? They were like 8 years later or something, and they were supposed to be 6.
Yeah, something like that. It was 6 years.
Yeah.
Now, that Big J, you sure you okay with her running things over there?
Like I said, I think Kevin is paying attention. I think that's one. I believe that's why everything's in London. Like I said, I think they put everything in London, so he ain't like, oh, if he wanted to show up on set, he'd be like, hey, cut that out, and then walk off. You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm just like, yo, Kevin, are you paying attention, right? Look over here, man. Pay attention. She over adding stuff. Pluto says Danny Rand catching strays every week. Man, I'm over here setting up force deals, man. I got man.
Not Danny Rand. Man. Danny Rand ain't catching. It's what's the boy? Finn Jones is the one catching strays. Danny Rand is cool.
Yeah, Finn Jones. Yeah, that's what that's what's catching the strays. So says Mr. Sinister is cool to start off the mutant saga. He says I don't mind it. I agree with Cuz. He says Apocalypse can come way later. Yeah, he says when we need him to drop in quotables when he does come through though. Yeah, like I think I think it's what they're gonna end up doing. I think Apocalypse is gonna be the overarching bad guy, kind of like Thanos and Doom for this next saga. Because you already know the next saga is supposed to be the mutant saga, so we'll probably see him be the big bad for the next one. Now, don't kill him off like y'all did Thanos. You know what I'm saying? You'd be nice to see him again. Salam says, Cat got mortgages to pay and babies to feed. Let that man throw the shield. Listen, he could throw a frisbee in his backyard, Salam. We need somebody. We need a young guy. Yeah. We need some young blood up in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Get us a younger guy. Matter of fact, get Walmart Captain America. He can be new Captain America.
But like Captain America, not old though in the comics though. See?
Technically, he is. You're right, like 100-something years old.
I mean, he don't age.
He don't age though.
According to CGI, neither does Chris Evans.
He said, "Poor CGI." And that's what I'm saying, bro. You want to keep these guys in their prime, you got to reboot them, man, and let that person, be kept. As a matter of fact, when did Chris Evans join the MCU? What was that? Was that 11? 2011?
Yeah, about 10, 11.
Hold on,
10, 11, somewhere around there. First Avenger,
2011.
Okay, good. It was a good year, man. That was a good year. Yeah. So what's that? 15 years? Yeah, go back 15, 20 years.
He was 29 when he first started playing. Or 28.
That's crazy.
He's 44.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. Okay.
Yeah, that man did
10 years.
Yeah.
Now his wife is 28. But, I mean, hey.
To each his own, BJ. To each his own, man.
Listen. I appreciate
it. Now, listen, y'all. We definitely appreciate y'all geeking out with your boys for another episode, man. We definitely appreciate y'all, man. If you could do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Tuesday evening, Saturday morning, y'all. We'll be back here on Saturday. We'll have the what's the name of the show?
Fallout.
Fallout. Thank you. We had a Fallout spoiler review or spoiler
Yeah,
discussion
like he
on
don't know the
Saturday.
damn
Like he
show.
don't know
You know
the
what I'm
end. Like he don't know the whole end right now.
I was trying to hurry up and get the name, but y'all killed me over there, man. But no, we'll have a Fallout discussion on Saturday, y'all. So make sure y'all go watch Fallout, the last episode, or make sure you watch all of them before we had the episode here on Saturday. We do the spoiler discussion. Also, too, everybody hit them likes for us tonight too, man. They helped out the channel a lot, man. So we hit them likes. And like I said, man, it's your boy Real. Got Cuz in the building, got BA and Big J, man. Cause we geeked. We'll be back here on Saturday, man. Shout out to T'Challa. RIP to the King, man. We'll be back on Saturday, y'all. Stay geeked. And we out.